Hello to all the knights and queens of the world. You already know who it is. It's Mr. Royal Diamond, aka Mr.RoyalNieves, coming back at you with another phenomenal video. So my topic today is going to be about you attract who you are. And what I mean by that is like if you are a caring and loving and giving person, then you will attract those things back to you. You know, you attract people that are giving and nourishing and funny and loving if you are giving that out. You know what I'm saying? You attract who you are. So if you are a good person, then God will bless you with good people. If you are a giver, God will bless you with givers. If you are a person, you know, that you like to help, then you will have people who will help you. You know what I'm saying? You attract who you are in all areas. Same thing, you know, mindset wise, what you think of, what you focus on, how you carry yourself, the things that you say, the things you do, you will attract those things back to you tenfold. You know what I'm saying? Because when you are a giver, then God blesses you with blessings for you to receive, giving and receiving. You know, that's one. If you are a loving person, God will bless you with loving people, with loving relationship, with nourishing relationship. When you honor God in your ways, God would honor you. God will bless you. God will favor you. God will favor your life. You know what I'm saying? Because you are a reflection of what He wants you to be, of who He is, and what He done when He was here, like through Jesus Christ, you know, and how God is and how amazing He is in all His ways. So that's what I mean. You know, so I feel like a lot of people kind of get like their belief system is kind of like off track, and which I understand because we all been there. I've been there, you know. But you have to change this in order to change your life, and that couldn't be any more truer, you know. Because if I want to have something new in my life, I have to begin to do something new so I can receive something new. I can't keep doing old thing and expecting new things to happen. You know what I'm saying? Because old things attract old things. New things attract new things. You know what I'm saying? So it's like cause and effect. You know what I'm saying? Because you're letting God know, you're demonstrating to God and yourself and you know your life that you want these things, so you're taking action behind those things. You know, you're becoming that. So, and I feel like this is a big thing, not only as a person wise, but in relationship. Regardless if you're single, married, engaged, you know, if you're like, especially trying to save a marriage, like if you're like having trouble, if it's toxic, or if you come in like towards the end of it, or you about to, you know, sign those divorce papers, hope is never lost. You just have to rekindle and refine that. Same thing with love. Love is never lost. You just have to find it. You have to rekindle it. You have to nourish it. That's what I mean about like relationship. You know, with yourself, with God, with your parents, with your loved one. You have to attract. You attract who you are. So if you're always like in a bad mood, then the people around you will seem they're always in a bad mood. If you're always in an angry mood, the people and circumstances will be for you to be more angry, because that's what you're basically telling yourself. That's what you're telling God. Like you should, you know what I'm saying? You're telling like you're in like your life. That's how you would like want to be. That's what I was saying. Like your mind is so powerful. So whatever you constantly feeding yourself and you're thinking, you're constantly engaging in, that will be a reflection of your reality. You know what I'm saying? This is so true for like a lot of people. Okay, so it's just like this. Like you wake up in the morning and you say, I'm going to have an incredible day. Next thing you know, your whole day is amazing. Everything goes well. It goes right. You just feel so happy. You feel like this peace, this aura all day long. Same thing vice versa. You wake up and you're already irritated. You're in a bad mood. Then your day goes in that direction because you started your day in that direction. You get what I'm saying? That's how powerful God made us, in a sense of how He made our mind and our life. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people don't know this because they don't teach this. You know, and I'm talking about spiritual ways. This is like spiritual. You know, and it's sad because so many people go so hard for God and the Word, but it's like you're not preaching it the way it needs to be preached. You get what I'm saying? And honestly, it's the saddest thing, because it's like if you're not taking your time, doing your due diligence to properly preach the word in the way that it needs to be, the world will be in such a better place on top of what it is now. You get what I'm saying? There will be more people in church. There will be more people worshiping, and more people finding God, loving God, honoring God, praising God. You get what I'm saying? That's what I mean. So you have to attract who you are. Just like positive people, you ever see like someone who's just positive and it's just, they have this incredible aura. It seems like they're on cloud 10. Their life is everything. It's like, oh my God, everything just goes so well for you. Why you think that is? You know what I'm saying? They have God in their life. They have that appreciation and gratitude. Those emotions goes a long way because it helps you carry yourself in a humble state, in an appreciation state. And when you are in those states of mind and being, God blesses you tremendously because He know He can trust you with those blessings. You know what I'm saying? Like if you don't have healthy habits, like with eating, drinking, money. You know, he's not gonna give you $10 millions when you don't have healthy financial habits or routines around that. You get what I'm saying? You're just gonna throw the money away. You're gonna waste it on silly things instead of investing it in greater things for more prosperity purpose, for helping people or blessing people at a greater scale. That's what I mean. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's like, okay, I'm like a positive, humble, you know, I'm a good person. I like, you know, I'm friendly, I'm funny, I'm outgoing, I'm all these beautiful qualities, right? And I learned in my life through experience, you know, I learned it's like being that way, you will attract people, circumstances, situations. You end up getting blessings from God in unexpected and beautiful ways, you know. And since when you are very appreciative and you just very grateful for a lot of things, even the smallest things you receive means the world to you. It's like it's like a whole bunch of fireworks goes off. You're on cloud nine. You're just super happy and excited, and it's for the smallest things, because that's what a grateful and appreciative heart does for you, does for your soul. It brings so much. It's kind of like a river, you know, like this is like the water and like about to go down, but like you have rocks in the way, but it's like that tiny rock that if it was to move, all of it will come pouring down. It basically like that. It's basically when you shrink, like being prideful or expecting way too much or being bougie or all that, like when you become that humble person, you begin to shrink whatever it is that stands in the way of your blessing. You know what I'm saying? So the more appreciative you are, the more that rocks become small, and the more of that pouring of love, appreciation, blessing comes on top of you. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I mean. Like, you attract who you are. So if you're going through a couple things in your life and it's not going the way you want it, it's because you keep attracting those things, because you continually giving those kind of emotions and feelings out into the world. You know, you're like creating your environment constantly by your faith, by your belief. So if you're always angry, you are attracting or creating or manifesting those things in your life. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I mean by like you attract who you are, you know what I'm saying? And so I'm getting back to my main topic, like when it comes to relationships and love and all that. What I mean by that is like look for the good, look for the positive, because the more you look for the good and you change your mentality and your perspective and looking for the good, the more you will find good. The more grateful and happy you are, the more you will feel more love in the relationship. And it is for both parties, not just one, both parties. You get what I'm saying? So you have to begin to look for the good and appreciate the good, because then you begin to attract more good into the relationship. You begin to appreciate that time you're with that person. You know what I'm saying? It's honestly heartbreaking that people think that if they carry themselves ghetto, ratchet, half naked, doing whatever they want, how they want, they really believe or think they're going to receive true love or a genuine person that will give them the respect and love that they deserve. But if you don't carry yourself with that love and respect, how do you expect someone to come into your life and give that to you? You're contradicting. It's like this. It's like it's not going to happen. You have to both be on the same wavelength or the same path. You know what I'm saying? So if you want true love, you have to carry yourself in that form. You have to be a loving person, a nurturing person. You have to be open-minded. You have to be willing. You have to have patience. You have to have kindness. You know, like if God bless you with someone beautiful, stop treating them like trash. Stop treating them like in an ugly way. Stop talking down to them. Stop hitting them. Stop dragging their name through the dirt. Stop cheating on them. Stop doing that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to gel. You know what I'm saying? But if you know you are a cheater, a liar, a backstabber, a manipulator, you're just not in the right state of mind or emotion. Stop getting into relationship and destroying good people. And good people, if someone tell you once who they are, believe them. You get what I'm saying? You could be kind and all that, but if they keep showing you who they are, let that person go. Don't feel insecure in your love that you need to tolerate toxic people. You know, and the thing that trips me up, it's like we all know what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? We're not stupid. You know, but we try to play innocent. You know, and the fact that you can sit there and tear someone down and destroy who they are because they loved you and gave you what you really wanted deep down, but because of your insecurities and your willingness not to heal and learn and let go, you destroy people. Shameful. You know what I'm saying? That's just honestly heartbreaking and sad. And if you know you're that type of person, stop doing it. Point blank, period. You know, because karma is a big thing. So how you treat people, you're gonna get treated, or even worse. You take from people, God will take from you, and even worse. And you don't want that kind. You don't want that kind of beef for God. You understand what I'm telling you? You don't want that kind of drama with God. You want to be a good person. Point blank. Period. Stop treating people like they're trash when they're not. You know, and I'm gonna make that very clear for anybody and everybody. That's why, like, I don't tolerate the bull nonsense. I don't care, family, friends, parents, dogs, squirrels. I don't care who it is. Like, if you can't come respect, you will never have my attention. Point blank. Period. I'll leave you right where you stand, with your mouth open. Like, I don't play that. I don't like that stuff. Let me calm down, but because I don't like that, because it's like there's so many good people out there, and because they're insecure or because they want love so bad, they allow toxic people to destroy who they are. They end up coming out of there. They don't even know from left to right. They don't know if they're coming or going. That's crazy. You too beautiful for that. You're better than that. So if you're purposely hurting someone, stop it. Stop doing that. If you know you ain't right, then stop getting into a relationship and try to hurt people because you're hurting. Go take that time being single and alone. Go get your help. You know what I'm saying? Go make sure you're good. Because if God is blessing you with someone with another life, don't destroy that life. Point blank. Period. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I mean. You attract who you are. So if you are a vindictive and trifling person, then you will end up with those kind of people in your life. If you're a kind-hearted and beautiful person, then you attract those people in your life. But you have to be the one to determine the difference in all those areas. You get what I'm saying? People doing the most out here because they want love, they want appreciation, they want security, they want identity, they want significance, they want to feel important. But if you're seeking those things without God, if you can't find that in God first, you would never have it. You would never find it. God is the one that opened those doors for you and allowed you to have those things. It's crazy to me how people want to be out here doing the most and expecting God to give them everything they want on a platter, come knocking on your door. Absolutely not. It doesn't work that way. You have to earn your stripes. You know what I'm saying? You have to let God know that you're willing to do what it takes, however it takes, so you can have the best that life has to offer, because God gives you those things. That's what I'm trying to talk about. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy to me. Crazy. It's just, especially like the whole hitting thing. I seen a video yesterday. That irritated my spirit, because if you are a teacher, I'm making this very clear. If you are a person of authority, cop, doctor, nurse, teachers, aides, whatever, and you're in charge of babies, of kids, of children, you need to protect them like you protect your own life. You have no right to put your hands on people, especially children who don't know no better. That is crazy to me, that there's actually proof of teachers that we're supposed to trust, and they're hurting our babies. You get what I'm saying? And this is a warning for the teachers, because you don't know who parents are of those kids. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't want a war come knocking at your door, do not treat people's kids like they're toys. Like, do not put your hands on them. Do not treat them any kind of way. Do not speak down to them. You know what I'm saying? If God gave you that platform, it's for you to be a blessing. It's because there's more to your life. It's to help those children become the greatness that God created them to be. It's not to tear them down just because you're feeling insecure, or you're sad, or you're angry, or you're mad at your job, or whatever the case may be. You're a grown-ass person. Like, how do you look arguing with a child? Like, what? Like, if this is the reality now, like, no. If you don't like your job, go get a better job. That's just what it is. If you love your job, then let that job build you up and be that blessing, because you will leave imprints of who you are in those children. You get what I'm saying? You never want to cause fear and trauma to kids that they can't trust nobody, or they can't even go to school, because you're supposed to be the guardian or the protector. You know what I'm saying? You are responsible for their life. I seen this video. Basically, it was about in a school, maybe like middle school, maybe 5th grade. It was something crazy. I don't know what it was. It was, this kid was minding his business. He was walking on the highway. He had his hoodie on. He had a book bag on. He's legit a child, a boy, I think. He was walking. This teacher legit full force came out his room, like out of this classroom, legit chased down the hallway. He gripped this kid like it was his son, threw him against the wall, and slapped the taste out. I was like, yo, when I tell you, my whole insides kind of went upside down. I was like, Lord Jesus, that is crazy to me. And then they wonder why there's kids out here shooting up school, killing themselves, killing their parents, all this craziness. And what blew my mind is like, this was school cameras. You mean to tell me you don't have security? You don't have nobody watching these cameras of what's happening in school? And nobody went to go address that dude? Nobody, like, I think it was another teacher walking the hall, and I was just like, if I'm a teacher, I see a teacher running out of his classroom, I'm running with him. You get what I'm saying? I don't know what's happening. And that's kind of like a code from back in the day. You see someone, if you're walking this way, and people are running this way, you run with them. Because they're running from something, or they're running to something. You know, it's either an emergency, either you're running for something, or you have to do something. And if you are another teacher, and you see a teacher bolting down, and you don't make it your priority, which is your responsibility to figure out what's going on, you could have prevent that from happening. You get what I'm saying? And that's the most craziest thing. It's like you have all this camera, all this security, and nobody's watching this stuff. Nobody's really watching what's happening between the halls, and you're letting things slide, and then you wonder why chaos happens. Like, I don't get it. Like, I just don't understand the logic. Like, it's just like, oh, none of my business. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what he did. Like, whatever, he could kill that kid. I'm not my business. Like, what? Really? What happened? Like, what happened if that was your kid, your child? Whatever, you know what I'm saying? What happened if that was your grandma, your mother, your father? I'm like, what? You should be like, oh, none of my business. You know, I didn't mean to get carried away because my video is man long now, but I just, like, for all you teachers, like, no, stop treating these kids like, no, they are too precious and valuable. That's just, they're God's angels, point blank period. You know what I'm saying? I understand nobody's perfect, but please, if you're dealing with something, then try your best to heal and grow and let go. But like I said, all my videos, I love you, God bless you, I thank you. Comment, like, and subscribe and share. Until my next one, peace.